appreciate the author podcast and also on Behind the Makeup and Stilettos podcast. Thank you. We really want to appreciate you. And this evening, I'm bringing to you an amazing woman, a powerhouse, young mind, an author. She's doing a lot of stuff which she's going to share with us in this platform. I'm so excited to be with Palesa this evening and to have a conversation with her. Palesa, how are you?
I'm well, thanks, and you, Osana?
I'm good. I am so excited and happy to be with you here.
Likewise.
For us to discuss women's issues, but also to discuss the work that you do.
I'm glad to be part of your podcast. It is such an honor to be featured on a powerful podcast like this. Thank you for the opportunity.
Great. Thank you so much, Palesa. Maybe as we are discussing, I would like you to raise up your voice a little bit
I will do that for you.
so that every detail of our discussion is being heard, because you are just a brilliant person. You are an amazing person. You are powerful. You are talented and gifted. And all of this that I read from your profile, I can see an amazing woman of God. Please share with us, if you don't mind, how old are you?
I'm 19.
You are 19. And I want to study from there because I want to acknowledge the kind of things that you have done. And just share with us 3 things that we have done between 2019 and now.
Okay, I have embarked on my modeling journey, which I entered Miss Makonyana in 2023. I walked away with the title of a second princess, and in 2024 I took it to an international level. I entered Miss Face of Africa, South Africa, where I was also crowned as the second princess. I published my debut book titled Dimpho's Dream Card, and I also did some philanthropy work as well as literacy activism work, whereby we hosted reading competitions as well as spelling bees.
I'm so proud of you. I am. I'm leaning on you.
Thank you so much.
I asked you for 3, but there is more.
There
is more that you can share with us.
Yes.
And you haven't been introduced. And I really love the brilliancy, and I want to share this space with you. You are a reader,
yes.
And I want to engage you this evening for us to discuss so many things, but we will get into the gist of your book. But if I have to ask you, who is Palesa Moloko Mtsweni?
Okay, Palesa Moloko Mtsweni is a 19-year-old model and author as well as a philanthropist. I am the Miss Face of Africa, South Africa second princess of 2024. I have published my debut book titled Dimpho's Dream Card, which is aimed at promoting the culture of reading as well as literacy across Africa. Palesa is a young girl who is studying towards her degree in accountancy at the prestigious University of University, and my hobbies are reading, engaging in seminars that are to empower people, and there's Palesa.
I'm so happy, Palesa, because we are in the Women's Month, August 2025. As we are celebrating all the women that came through before us, our grandmothers, our mothers, ourselves, and now we are celebrating you. You have done justice to the youth community. You are standing out as someone who is 19, and you have all this accolades. You have achieved, and you're still gonna achieve. I am so proud of you. But just, Palesa, I want to ask a question. How do you feel to be called an author?
I feel so honored. It is such an amazing honor to know that my book is out there, published, and changing lives, changing children's as well as parents' lives. I feel very much honored and celebrated.
And you came up with a beautiful title of Dimpho's Dream Card. I would like you to share with us about what motivated the book. But for the fact that you are saying, I am recognized I really, really want to congratulate you for that,
Thank
for being an
you.
author. You know, being an author, your thumbprint is not going to be forgotten, your voice print is not going to be forgotten, your name is not going to be forgotten. Because one thing that you do in the space, you also have to deposit your book in the library.
Yes.
So your
The
legacy is
National
there.
Library.
Exactly. So your name will never be forgotten.
Yes.
So you've done well for yourself and the generations to come. But why this title?
Dimpho's
Dream
Dream
Car.
Card.
Yeah?
You know, one has commented on my post recently saying that with this title, I made the library card the student card of the people.
Wow.
But the motivation behind making the dream card, the title Dimpho's Dream Card, was motivated by Dimpho's determination to getting the card.
Yeah.
It was more than a card written her name on it.
Okay.
It was a ticket
Take care.
to knowledge,
Mhm.
a ticket to a world of adventures.
Yeah.
And that was a dream.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is Dimpho's dream.
Yeah. And eventually that dream came true.
Yes.
I read your book.
Yes.
Now I'm so inspired by reading your book, but I don't know what has inspired you to come up with this amazing book that is not really for children. It's colorful, it's meant for children, but anyone else can read the book. I read the book and I got inspired.
Yes.
Most definitely I got inspired, and I'm gonna read a page that inspired me.
Okay.
But for now, what motivated you to write this book?
I wrote this book to promote literacy as well as the culture of reading in our local communities.
Yeah.
Because I come from a background whereby awareness about literacy is not shared enough,
Mhm.
and most people in my community cannot read and write. So I wrote this book to be held as a beacon of hope that
Yeah.
people, we can still do it.
Yeah.
We can still build that intellectualism within us.
Yes.
We can still write our own books. We can still write reports to our municipality. We can get in touch and communicate with our local government to say we are not satisfied with this. We want this to
Yes.
happen instead. We can write letters to
Yes.
school principals. We can fill in forms for our children. So that is the motivation behind the book. It's just to raise awareness on the importance of literature as well as promoting the reading culture.
Yes, I completely agree with you, because once you read any document, either a book, any article, whatever it is,
Yes.
your intellectual capacity increases a little bit.
Yes.
Your vocab also increases. You also have knowledge of so many things, and to an extent that you are also able to think out of the box.
Yes.
But if that box is not there, you create it yourself. And you are connecting the dots from what you read from the books.
Yes.
And I want to congratulate you once more, because you've done justice to our own community, to our country, but to young people as well,
Yeah, thank you.
and to women.
Thank you, Amanda.
So yes, now in this book, it's about a story of a young, beautiful mind, a young Dimpho who is so determined to get her book, her library card.
Yes.
But I love the illustration in this book. I love the edited work, the wording that you've used in this book.
Yes.
But just share with us, who did the illustration for you?
I did the illustrations.
Okay.
Yeah, I did the
Yeah.
illustrations right after making the decision to get the book published. I
Yeah.
knew that I had all the responsibility of making this dream come true. So
Okay.
I took the illustrations to myself to say I'm gonna do the illustrations for the book.
Great.
Yeah, so I did the illustrations for the dream card.
Great. So you've got, that's why I say you are talented and gifted at the same time. You are anointed. You have all of this. You've got favor of God over you, because there is also creativity power that you are having. And if you are able to think whatever you're thinking as an idea, you then bring it forth, you are an amazing person. Because I'm going to ask you some questions related to the pictures that are in the book.
Yes.
And I know that you'll be able to talk to them because you did the illustration.
Yes.
As you were doing the illustration, my thinking as an author is that we're relating it to what you wrote in the book.
Yes.
Well done to you. So the graphic design skills come out of you, and it comes because Palesa, once you start to do something and you are determined,
Yes.
and you are having that capability of, I want to think bigger.
Yes.
God gives you great ideas. I'm going to speak to you more about that, but for now I wanted to just share with us a little bit. I really love Dimpho.
I'm sure she loves it too.
Yeah. Why is Dimpho wearing spectacles?
Oh, so this was me reflecting to my primary days. I was the only learner in classroom, and I think the whole school, I was the only learner in the whole school who wore spectacles.
Yeah.
That's why Dimpho is also having spectacles.
Yeah, yeah. So it was reminding you of yourself in your older days. But I just want to share a little bit with the viewers. The lady, the girl that I'm looking at, I wonder how old is she now?
Oh, she's 7.
She's 7.
Yes.
And next year will she be 7 still?
Forever 7.
Forever 7. So this is a book for Dimpho, who is 7 years, but everyone can relate to this book.
Yes.
I really love Dimpho. I love Dimpho from the outside part of the book, but even inside, even the facial expression that she's showing, the gestures, and everything that I'm seeing in the book. But tell us a little bit. I told you that my kids read the book.
Yes.
They had to read the book before we can do a next activity. I said to them, you read and we review.
We
this
love
book.
to see that. We love to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to check with you on page 2. You've got a picture of Dimpho there, and Dimpho is under the tree. According to my son, I read the book by itself, but according to my son, he told me when he did the review, he said Dimpho loved to read under the tree. Is that true?
Yes.
Just share with us a little bit about that.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Dimpho loved books. Dimpho loved reading under the tree after school while she waits for her minibus, as well as her cousins. They attended the same school, who would be playing soccer that day. So because Dimpho wore spectacles, she could not participate in that, and she kept her fun by reading under the tree. So that's just moments of reflection, some nostalgic moments that were brought in when I was penning down.
Oh, that's so nice. And you were reflecting to some kind of true story to an extent. That's so nice. That's so nice. She's smiling on page 17.
Yes.
But there is another part that I want to engage you on before we go there. In here, she doesn't seem to be very happy. Let me show the viewers what I'm talking about. What happened to Dimpho here?
This is the part where Dimpho reveals to the librarian that she lost her consent form to register for the library card.
What?
And the librarian is like, okay, I'm kind enough to give you a second chance. Let's call your parents and receive consent then if you lost the consent form. But guess what? Mommy doesn't pick up the phone. My goodness.
And that's the reason why
That's the reason she's crying. Like, oh, you cannot do this, Mom.
Wow. So you connect the dots together and give us a facial expression.
Yes.
I really love you.
I love you too.
And I love how you think. And you make things easy for us. And that's why I'm still saying it's important for a person to think out of the box. Now, today, we are here celebrating Palesa Moloko Mtsweni. Thinking out of the box that you have created.
Yes.
Your kids, we are reading this book, we are analyzing, we are imagining, and you made it simple to us because you showed us a picture.
Yes.
And also, I love the colors that Dimpho is always wearing. Share with us a little bit about her hairstyle.
Oh, brown hair.
Yeah.
I'm not revealing this one, please.
That's okay, but I love this girl.
See, when I was in primary school,
my
mom was a young parent.
Yeah.
And according to my grandmother, my great grandmother, she would do adults hairstyle on my hair because according to her, I was a doll. I was her doll. So she would change my hairstyle into
Yeah.
So that's why Dimpho is having that hair. That's the kind of those are the kind of hairstyles I would also have when I was in primary, because I was having a young diva man. Yeah, and I was her doll. Make sure I have Barbie hair.
I will do the shout out to Mom. Thank you, Mom, for the support, the amazing support that you've given to Palesa and everything that you've done to her. I will do exactly that to my doll.
You go.
You know, she's beautiful. Can you see Dimpho is so beautiful?
Very beautiful.
You're still beautiful, and I believe that in your young age you were very, very beautiful. But Dimpho smiles, you know. Okay. Now we get into the last one that I want to ask you about. Dimpho's dad is working. Where is he working?
He works at the mechanical manufacturing cars.
Yeah.
He's a mechanic. So he works as a mechanic.
And the phone that rang, was it a landline?
Yes, it was a landline.
Okay. I'm asking you this question because I'm reading out of the
At just 7.
So, yeah.
At just 7, Dimpho knew her mom's phone numbers by heart and her father's work landline by heart.
Wow.
Very smart.
That is the reason why she was able to give to the librarian to call the parents, because she knew the numbers by heart.
Yes.
And dad is here, is working, and the phone rings, and the rest is history.
Yes.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
We are celebrating you. We are celebrating you as a country. We are celebrating you as women. We are celebrating you as a young person. We are so proud of you.
I am
You are going very far, Palesa. You are going very far because you took an amount of time to invest on a literacy space. And the brilliancy that we are seeing looks good on you. The power that we are seeing looks good on you. The intelligence. You deserve all of these great things all your way. I spoke to you earlier on. I told you that your future is very bright. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the play field is leveled for you.
Yes.
You just need to tap in. And as you're tapping in, you put one foot forward. You don't put 2 feet all at once.
Yes.
We test the water first.
Yes.
Once you have tested the water and this water works, then you put in another foot and you move. And you did that. And I saw you doing it in so many areas, the hats that you are wearing. And I'm going to encourage you to continue doing the most. I'm going to give a Bible verse before I ask for your socials.
Yes.
But in the book of Daniel chapter 11, should be verse 32, if not 23.
Yes.
But the Bible says, for the people that knows their God, or the people who know their God, will do great exploit. And this is the exploit that I'm talking about. You have already started with the exploit, but amazing things are still going to happen to you. You're not going to struggle with anything because this is your way. And no one can snatch you out of God's hands, because this is the way that God has created for you. You are very unique, you are powerful, and we bless you. All what you do is just to support you. We support you. We support your work. We support you. You know, I'm going to buy this book. I've got my own copy that I read in preparation for this interview.
Yes.
But I want to tell you what.
Yeah.
I read your book
Yes.
in the car. Later I received your book. I looked at the book. What really inspired me was you bringing the book in this bag. Wow. This gift bag.
It's a special gift. Your book is your special gift. So I need to make the moment very much special. This is why it comes in this gift.
You made my heart to be warm. And I just said to this lady, what I'm going to honor her with is to give a feedback today that I read the book. Immediately, I sat in the car.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, I'm not going to go out of the car.
Yes.
And I
read the book.
I read the book and I finished it. Then when I got home, that was the best thing that I could do to my family, was to allow them to read your book. Because we are advocating for literacy. We are advocating for big libraries in our homes.
Yes.
This interview is all about you. I want you to share a little bit as a motivation on the importance of reading, the importance of filling our homes with this hard copy books. Yes.
Okay.
Talk to us.
All right. I believe that reading is very much powerful when it comes to expanding our literature, our intellectual capacity, as well as our lines of arguments. You see, I always say there's a difference between communication between literate and people who are not. There's a very big difference between those people, because when you are literate, you articulate yourself in a way that is understandable, in a way that puts you in a space whereby you stand to be corrected. You are able to communicate with confidence, and you are well articulated. So that is the importance of us bringing these hard copies in our homes. When we have children who read, we have children who will lead.
Yes, absolutely. I like that. I also like the part of line of argument.
Yes.
You argue with facts.
Yes.
All right, great. Let's get to another question. This question is related to who is this book for?
This book is written for children,
Yes.
as well as adults
Yes.
who are readers, or adults who are still learning to read. It further expands its market to elderly people who are still learning to read. Elderly
Yes.
people who never got the chance to learn when they were in their younger age, but are still learning to read in their elderly days. This book is there to be held as a beacon of hope to them, to say we can do it. It is not too late to learn. It is not too late to familiarize ourselves with many books, with many other writing skills, and that is the target audience of this.
Thank you so much. Palesa, you are amazing. You are a powerhouse. You are a head turner. What you are sharing with us, we will still go back to visit this video to learn more about what we have missed, maybe in the conversation, because you are just this amazing person.
Thank you.
I congratulate you for filling in the gap. Most of the time when a person writes a book, maybe it's a children's book, doesn't even think of the adult that never got an opportunity to study. And I know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You ask our grannies, they would tell you that I wanted to go to school, however, I could not get an opportunity due to many factors. I'm not talking about a person who just choose not to read. But with that said, you came through as a gap filler, and you filled that gap and in the literacy space, and say, if you are a granny and you want to learn reading, this is a book for you.
Yes.
If you are an adult, you want to learn reading, this is a book for you to start reading this book. If you are a child, this is a book. But amazing, a parent, you can also read this book for your child. You are not going to tempt us to go make babies, right? So that we are able to read one page. Can I?
You read for the nieces and the nephews.
Absolutely. I'm getting one for my nieces and my nephews, right?
Yes.
So I would like to just share with you a little bit of what touched me, but was at the back.
Yes.
You said this heartwarming story follows 7-year-old Dimpho, a determined girl who overcomes a lost permission from to earn her first library card. A small triumph that unlocks a world of stories with themes of perseverance, that stood out for me.
Yes.
Family support,
Yes.
that again stood out for me, and the joy of reading. This tale aims to inspire young readers to see challenges as adventures. Most of the time somebody sees challenges as something that will pull them down, but in your book you are saying challenge is an adventure. But you raised three themes that I really loved: perseverance, family support, and the joy of reading. All of this is a solution to a power mind. Just share with us a little bit about these three things.
Okay, when I touch on to family support,
Yeah.
on the chapters of the book, there's a part where Dimpho realizes that she has lost the permission form to get her a library card. But because of the family support that she receives from her mother and her grandmother to searching for the form, they don't find it. She still perseveres.
Yes.
That's when perseverance comes in. Without her persevering to the to whatever that was happening in that situation, she wouldn't have gotten the library card. So she perseveres, and then she receives support yet again from her father, who comes in and gives consent for her to get the library card. So this book, like I said, it's market, it's both the children and the parents. As a parent, are you supporting your child's interests? Are you supporting your child's talents? That is what I am really opening up into the families, into the children's minds and parents, to say, are we supporting our children's interests? Are we supporting our children's talents? And what are they gaining from us? Are we helping them grow into their space of interests? That's what I also want from parents. When I come to the joy of reading, like I said, this book is to be held as a beacon of hope to those who are still learning how to read and write. I want people to know that reading does not make you like uncool, if I may say that. It makes you cool, it makes you smart, it makes you intelligent. So it's just me appreciating writers to say thank you for writing books for us, and we will read them and we appreciate the knowledge that you are impacting in our minds. Those are the things.
We've got your mom with us here. She's in the background. But I really want to appreciate this woman of God for giving birth to a person like yourself. You gave birth to a gift to humanity. We look at Palesa as a genius and as a gift to the humankind. And she came through to do so many things, and we bless you, Palesa. But mom, we really want to appreciate the support that you are giving to your child. Continue supporting her, because in her we see you. We can see everything else that is very, very good. Sometimes you would not be in the forefront, we would not be seeing you in the cameras. But for you being in the behind the scenes, you are doing an amazing thing. That's why Palesa was able to talk about family support. She was just referring to you actually. So we celebrate you, woman of valor. We celebrate you, woman of God. Be blessed. Continue supporting this lady, and you are doing the most for not only for yourself, but you're doing it for the community. You're doing it for the province. You're doing it for the country as well, for the world as well. We really want to appreciate you. Shout out to your mom.
Big shout out to mommy.
Any message to her?
I'm deeply grateful, Mama, for your support. If it wasn't for it, I wouldn't have been where I am today. And I would like to further say, I love you, Mom.
Yes, thank you. And to grandmom and anyone that you want to acknowledge.
Big shout out to Gogo. She came after I published the book, and she was like, always when Palesa was being bullied of not taking part into finishing the home chores. I would always tell them, Palesa is reading, Palesa is writing. So she was very proud, very, very proud. Big shout out to you, Gogo, for being there into my literary beginnings. You were the one who supported me when I was starting to learn how to read and to write. Big shout out goes to my friends. Thank you guys for supporting me, for coming through for me. And my mentor, big shout out for believing in my dream. And the last but not least, the editor of the book. You are very much appreciated, Simi. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Where do we find you? Want to connect with you further?
I am on Facebook, TikTok, as well as Instagram. It's Palesa Moloko Mtsweni on Facebook, and Instagram and TikTok, Palesa Mtsweni. reachable there. I don't have books.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Wow, well done to you. And how much is the book?
The book is selling at 200 rands, and orders can be made directly to me either on the social media platforms or WhatsApp. It's 063-042-5935.
Great. Thank you so much. We can connect directly with you and get this book. My encouragement is for everyone to have this book in their home library.
Definitely.
Wow. Palesa, congratulations to you. Any closing remarks from your end?
I think I would like to thank everyone who has tuned in to the time to listen to our podcast. You are highly appreciated. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us.
Oh,
Good
thank you. Thank you. Me, then we go.